Yo, welcome to Team RaddTitan. Apologies for my tardiness. I was just having a chat with a wife in the kitchen and dragged on. If you don't know already, we are.
You told me it was to do with other
Don't,
things. You said you
don't interrupt me. I'm
chit chat.
doing the introduction. Anyway, this is the weekly collectors chat. This is where we cover all the things that have been going on over the last 7 to 10 days that we may have missed. Latest statue reveals, company gossip, anything that we've got to sort of comment on. We will be fielding your questions, so if you have any, please put them down in the comments below. And if you want to help the channel with a super chat, we'll be sure to prioritize those questions as well. As the slightly better groomed rise from the dead Jesus is there. That's Alex, and I'm George, and we'll be cracking on with this business today. Been a bit of a busy week, lots of things going on. We were actually meant to have Jay on this week, but Jay's got a little bit of some business he's got a little bit of business apparently to settle up that he wants to talk about on the chat on the show, and he's saying he needs like a couple of weeks before that's finalised and done. So we can only hope that's a positive thing. But we've got some guests coming over in the next couple of weeks, so we're going to be busy. So this was a good opportunity. We had a few people that wanted to jump into these boots, but it's a good opportunity for us to touch base with you all and do like the regular collectors chat this week instead of keep getting people on all the time. So it's a nice break actually.
Yeah, it's also good to catch up on the news. We'll go through things, and just the two of us. Nice romantic thing, Take on my watch actually. So yeah, how's your week been anyway? We've been George and I over the last 2 weeks have kind of been rediscovering some of the old pieces that came out, and what actually happened was cash converters in Crew. So basically, originally I thought the message was clear. I thought their name was Cash Converter Crew, as in the Wrecking Crew. But it's Cash Converters located in Crew, isn't it? And then basically they say they must have bought someone's collection out. I hate to think what they paid for it, because Cash Converters they pay the smallest amount of money ever. They're like if you're in America, they're like the worst like pawn shop ever. They basically pay. They'll literally, it's like that guy on Pawn Stars where they'll go like, yeah, this is worth like £400. I'll give you £6. It's literally like that. And they bought someone's whole Bowen bust collection. So George and I, like every day, have been on eBay, refreshing, trying to see what they got. And I think between us, they listed around 50 busts. I think between us, we've done about 30 of them. So, yeah.
What actually happened was, there's a few that I'm looking for, that I have been looking for years. And one of the ones actually came up on sort of research. So I was looking for the Blaster, the negative, the King of the Negative Zone, sort of very OG, old school sort of cosmic piece, which obviously I hope ATF won't make in one day. But, he's basically like a big grey lion, really cool sort of looking character. And Bowen did a bust of him, and it's really nice, actually. It's a nice border, like flames on the hand and stuff. And that actually popped up, and I purchased it like straight away. I didn't look, or I didn't, I saw the price. I made an offer, jumped in there quick, and I was like, please, like, if they don't accept, we're gonna have to pay the money, because the asking price was actually probably about £60 under its value. So I was like, oh man. But then, I had Alex's Hebrew voice in my ear saying, make an offer, don't just pay it, just make an offer, don't So I was like, okay, I'll do it. And then they accepted it.
Now, yeah.
Yeah, I am now, yeah. Then they accepted the offer. So then I don't even know what happened, but I think I just didn't think about it for like a little while until it arrived. And when it arrived, I actually went back on to see if they had any more. And that was actually like crazy, because I'd just probably given them 2 or 3 days breathing space. I should have checked straight away, but I didn't. I didn't even know it was Cash Converter. I didn't know who the buyer was at all.
No, because if you actually click on the name, on the profile it says Cash Converter Crew, but then when you actually message them or you receive a message from them, it says like Ozark or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. When that happened, and I saw that others were there, I had this moment where I was a bit like, do I keep this to myself? And you know what I mean? Because it's like, once you bring in another fish into this pond, it becomes messier for like everybody. But I just couldn't do that to Alex. I knew that there were pieces in there that he'd probably like, so I screenshotted him a couple of things and sent them over to him. And then I sent him who they were, and a couple of shots of what they've got. So then he jumped in, and then we both basically took them for a few grand, I would have said, because some of the ones I picked up were grossly undervalued. I managed to pick up 3 artist proofs, 1 signed, that are worth maybe 3 or 4 times what I paid. So we did actually really well.
I was disappointed though, because I was looking for the Scarlet Spider, and I fucked around with that one a little bit and missed it. And then also one of the other ones I missed was the Black Spider Woman, Julia Carpenter, I think her name is.
But you like this? Yeah, I mean,
I missed those ones, but they're the ones I've been looking for a little while.
Yeah, and, but again, that happened to me, didn't it?
As well.
That sold for £75.
Yeah, that goes for like £300. That one,
£300. Yeah, so that's 75 and no offer as well. Mate, boys just like,
they knew that. But
so
literally,
missed out on that one, and I missed out on Mangog as well. But again, I was at the gym and I was like, that was close to being what you can buy elsewhere. So I was a bit like, leave that for now. And then when I was done at the gym, it was gone.
Yeah, there's some great ones in there, and like we basically in the first round, I think I did about 10. You've done about 10. And then what happened was I was continuing to watch them, and this morning I got all these offers, and I was like in a meeting, and I was just like, obviously not listening to the meeting, and I'm just going, okay, accept. And I've done another 10 this morning. So it's crazy.
I'm very tempted. I've got about 5 or 6. So obviously, offers, but I think I've got what I've got out of it now. There's that point where you're sort of like, some of the other stuff is pretty cool, but then they're not really what I was looking for after.
Well, mine was like
the last one that I picked up is just the best ever one. Like, honestly, I love that man ape so much.
Well, actually, technically, the last one you bought was Baron Blood, so you're talking shit.
Well, yeah, but that hasn't arrived yet, so I can't count that. That'll probably arrive tomorrow. That's a bit delayed, that one.
That man ape is one of the most hilarious ones ever. I mean, it was one of the ones where I kind of look at it and I'm just like, that is just so awesome. And I didn't realize until we were in the car. I didn't realize until I read the name on the box. It's actually the character from the movie. It's like the dry kind of Black Panther. Yeah, it's like the dry other leader. And it's like quite funny. And Mbuku or something, I think his name is. Basically, that's the character who is Man Ape as well. And I saw this one and I was just like, oh, this one's so cool. And but you wanted that one, and I managed to get that for the price you wanted it for, and then you took it off me. But yeah, this we do have some pictures
about Scarlet Spider. You should have said to me. I would have picked it up for you.
I mean the one
with your phone, wouldn't you?
No, what happened was like I use my phone for Wi-Fi. I don't have Wi-Fi actually at home, and I use it for like 5G, and it's actually normally it's pretty good. I mean, it has moments where like last week during the chat it was a bit shit, and sometimes it goes down. It went down like for a week the other week, so that weren't good. But like other than that, for like the last 4 years, it's been like amazing. And during the time Scarlet Spider went up, I looked at a screenshot, I sent it to you, go back onto it, make an offer, and then it shut down. And then once like your Samsung phone shuts down now, to plug it in, if it's totally run out of juice, it will take a good like 2-3 minutes to actually get back to where you are and do all this business, and then someone had taken it, someone had done it. So I was just like, oh, man, that was frustrating.
But obviously we weren't the only fish watching.
Yeah, of course. Just going through some of these comments. So who we got in the house? Mitchell. Yeah.
That's just a walking smile, isn't it? I mean, look how awesome that is.
I think it's awesome. I mean, like, I think it's one of those ones that people will overthink about it now, and you won't get it. I don't think that any other company can make that now, because it will just be overthought and over like, people just take it too far and just be like, no, they can't do that.
Well, the people are very literal, aren't they? So it becomes a big problem. But when you that's the great thing about Bowen's. His stuff is just if this is how you look in the comic, that's how you're being portrayed, just like that.
Yeah. Nick, sorry, I forgot to reply about your message the other day. I said I'd reply when I was walking the dog. I totally forgot. If you send me another message, I'll do it tomorrow. Keep the secrets for the live chat. Timothy, how you doing? Kalal, hey all, no Prime 1 POs from me yet, but I did order the 1976 Rocky from Blitzway. I will be getting the P1 Hush Superman and Alex Ross Superman in 1/4.
I knew you would get those. I knew you would go for those Supermen, to be fair. Bit like, yeah.
Punisher Access, how you doing? That next level showcase was awesome. Some great pieces from Prime 1. Geo hates them though.
Hate's too strong a word. I just I can appreciate what skill and art and craft they have, and they have some amazing pieces, and they have some fantastic artists, and they do some fantastic work. But their moral compass is fucked, and it's very hard for me as a human being to look past that when I'm getting something or I'm giving people money. It's just something I struggle with. Because the COVID thing was just for me, like I said, I've gone over it many times, but the COVID thing for me is unforgivable. How people act like when we're all in trouble, you should never forget that. I never forget things like that. I don't forget all the media telling you all to go out and get jabbed and to do this and to do that or lose your job or all it. I don't forget none of that. I remember and I remind people later on when they're all trying to say, no, you did it of your own free will. What are you talking? It's the same thing with this. At that time, Sideshow sort of froze their prices. XM froze their prices, tried to help out as best as they could. They didn't do any inflation over them years. And Prime 1 doubled their shipping prices and put I mean, their shipping was absolutely, double is probably not fair, probably 3 times the price. It was ludicrous what they did and how they behaved. And they used the COVID crisis to push their prices up and their issues up. And I just, for me,
there's still like not official things, but like rumor mill, like chat that when they do their sales and things, they make up money by putting up the shipping. That's the kind of chit chat and around the water cooler. So
but I just like, for me, things like that bother me. And no matter how cool something is, I mean, Alex will tell you it's like it's a real problem that I have, like in general, is I don't care about nothing that much. Nothing. If you're not the right kind of person, if I met a person and they were selling a Grey Hulk for 15 quid, a Sideshow OG Grey Hulk at the back of his car, box mint, no problem, it's 15 quid. If that guy's a piece of shit, I don't like what he's saying, how he's behaving, I will give him 15 quid. I don't give a fuck how much it's worth. I don't care. It means nothing to me. I just will not deal with people that I morally can't get sort of the right.
I'd offer him £12.50.
You would have taken it well off him. You wouldn't give a shit.
I'd offer him £12.50. I'll give you £12.50 for that, mate. Yeah.
I don't care enough about any of this stuff for it to be like that. So I like what they do. I can appreciate the art, and I do have some fantastic work. But I don't like them as a company. I think they're as a for looking out for people. I think they've got a real problem. I think they don't give a shit about you, and I think they're more obvious about not giving a shit about you than any other company in the world. I think the others try. I think there's genuine companies that give a shit about you. I think companies like Tweet Ahead and companies like that, and I actually think PCS to some degree, like they've got such a hang up on what came before that they're actually really trying to do things right, and that's in its own way is really caring about their product and their brand. I think Prime 1 don't give a shit about you, and I don't think they care if you know it. I think they're like, you're going to buy this anyway, and I can't get into bed with that, bro.
No. Who else we got in the house? So, Collector Zone, how you doing? He's got an event coming up actually, where there's an event coming up in June or July, and he's all getting a lot of collectors and a lot of companies together. So, kind of check that out. There's a lot going on there. Actually, he's telling me about it the other day. Stuart Murray, how you doing? Blitzway is the killer company for me. The for me, the Arnold in the future. If they do like an Arnold, yeah, that'd be great. They do some really good likenesses, Blitzway. Really good likenesses, and the collaborations that they do with Prime One are their best likenesses that Prime One ever do. So Capital City statues. Hey guys, hope all is well. Hope you're good.
Very well, brother. Very well.
Who's that booty for? Nice. Have you guys seen the Ripclaw statue from Divine Statues? Not sure if you guys are into cyber comics. I've seen it in person actually and saw it painted. The weird thing is this was actually painted, ready to go at Singapore Comic Con, and it was in the XM Studios office. All the switch outs, everything. It was all sitting there in their marketing office. I thought it was going to be at the con. I didn't take pictures of it. And they let me. They go, yeah, take pictures of what you want, pull them out, do this, do that, whatever. And the Ripclaw one was actually sitting there back in December, and it was already painted. So I don't know why. That's why I was really confused the other 3-4 weeks ago, maybe, when Divine actually showed it as renders. That was really confusing to me because it's already painted, and this is not proved. But then
it's be a licensing issue, that.
Yeah, it must be that they need to change something. But again, that's been 5 months painted up.
Yeah, a long time.
6 months. So, yeah, that's a weird one. It's a weird one, really. It looked pretty cool. Again, it's not a character I know about, so I don't know if it was accurate. I don't know. I just saw it and I thought, yeah, it's pretty cool. I did have to ask what it was, but yeah. Colin Herds, hey, gents, hope all is well. We're doing good. Pablo, hola. Timo Render, I think he's talking about Ripclaw. Kisa's World Collection, how you doing, brother? When can we get an update from the collector's tour? You guys have been picking up a lot of good pieces. Much love. Yeah, I mean, Geo's more likely to do that than I am at the moment. I actually do have a picture in here of White Pine on Facebook, which George's wife then decided to call me Harry Potter because it was like under my stairs. Thanks, Jenny. So yeah.
That was a great one. That made me laugh my tits off. That
Ripclaw needs more bass. Yeah, could do. Yeah. Quite a few people in here. So yeah, Jojo Valdez, how you doing? Dark Cross.
I'll definitely do. I'll definitely do a room tour. I've got 2 pieces due in the next, I would say the next 4 weeks. Yeah. So I'm due 2 custom pieces coming in. And when they're in, I don't have nothing. So I don't think I have anything happening past that point in terms of like anything coming in after those. I don't think I have anything. So
you do keep saying this bullshit. You keep saying I've got these couple of pieces coming in and I'll do my tour, and you keep putting it off.
I keep buying more pieces. See, I got a problem.
Exactly. Then just fucking do your video.
I keep getting more problem than I'm waiting for them things to come in. Yeah, so I got like.
You were saying, speaking of loose moral compasses with sellers, cash converters, buying for a penny and selling for £1.
Yeah. If you want to get over there, man, get over onto eBay at the moment. Check out cash converters. They've got they've got a couple of some decent Bowen busts. If anybody's after some stuff, there's at least another 15 or 20 on there. So you know, well, no, there's a Vindicator. That's an AP. The only AP that I can see, but I haven't looked over every piece. But you know, I'm going to give you some inside knowledge. They sent that to me for £85. Like to accept an offer. So if you offer £85 on it, you'll get it. That's an AP, and I think that sells for about 150, and that's a numbered edition one. So you know, there's a few. If you're into Bowen busts, mate, get over there because there's a couple you can clean up with.
Yeah, yeah.
We just can't have you compete. We can't have you competing with us, man. It's show for it. It's show. It ain't show friends, man. Show business.
That's like last week. I said to George before the chat, I was like, keep your fucking mouth shut about this. Do not even fucking mention these busts. We'll do it next week when the dust is settled, all right? Yo, how you doing, Crippler? Edwin Diaz in the house. How you doing? Dark Cross, Geo. Got to see how you're displaying those ATF. I recently got 2 very high quality.
Yeah, what did you grab?
Yeah,
what pieces did you grab? Let me know what you got in because I'm waiting on Better Ray Bill. Also, a Blue Marvel shit. I forgot about him, 3 pieces, but Blue Marvel's a little while away. I think he's a bit of a way. And obviously, they've just. I've got some pictures of Battle Beast from Invincible. Hopefully, we can get to the custom pieces. Like we ain't got a guest on because it does slow up when you've got 3 people. It slows how far you get along.
Time to light up the red light. I don't know, is that a quote from something? Or that's like a prostitute thing, isn't it? I may pick up. Oh, Dark Cross. Funny enough, I picked up that yesterday from Vinted. Thanks, Jenny, by the way. Basically, she sent George's wife sent me a link, and it was like £35 shipped. And it's this one that I've always seen. I've never seen it in person. And I probably did see it at Tom's house because he had loads of them, but I don't remember them. But I don't remember seeing it in person. I don't remember it being like a decent piece. And I see pictures of it, and with the Bowen pieces, you're not always sure of how big they are, and you just like you kind of like sometimes you'll see a picture and you'll be like, oh yeah, that's that set, kind of like that size. And I always thought that the Amiga Red was a smaller piece. I got it in yesterday, and it's actually sculpted by Martin Canali. So Martin Canali, as they say, I think. And
I'm still calling it Martin Canali. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's actually really, really nice. Dark Horse. I mean, if you can get it through, I mean, if you're over in States, you probably get them for steel. You get Bowen bus for steel.
Is it like a 6.5, 7.5, 8?
I think it's listed as 6, but then it's like it's really chunky.
Big 6.
Yeah,
like
big 6. He's a chunky man.
He's a 6, but he's big, man. It's a big 6.
Oh, my dog's gonna throw up. Oh, great.
He's been sucking his own cock again.
Nice.
Alex is the only person that I've ever known in my whole life that his dog started bleeding out of the cock, and when they took him, they were like, "Yeah, he's been going at his own penis a bit too far."
The word was vigorous. Yeah, he basically like what happened is when he gets like a bit stressed out. So when he gets like if he wants to go for a walk and like you're in the middle of something, he gets stressed out because he's not getting his own way, and he literally goes in the corner and sucks himself off, right? And the other day, he basically went off, sucked himself off, and then fucking sprayed blood all over the door, and it looked like something from a horror movie. And we were like, "Oh shit!" So we actually had an appointment with the vet because we have like an appointment every like 3 months.
That's not saying no more stuff.
Insurance we have. So basically, we took him there. The vet gets him up on the table, pulls his cock back, and looks and goes, "Yep, he's just been a little vigorous with that, you know." So yeah, they've done himself. Yeah, poor guy.
The worst thing is, my one is the reason I know this story is because my older dog, I've got my French bulldog. He started dripping a little bit of blood.
Yeah, is he all right?
And no, they said the same thing. I have to go. Well, yeah, George's got up. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
All right. So yeah, leave me with that. Yeah, Darren Crowford's saying I did think about selling my Bowens, but when you get them out, I couldn't do so. So pleased I never. Congrats on your haul. Loving it. Yeah, I mean, I remember a few times, Darren, where there was a few pieces I think you were going to trade with me for something, and then we were doing the deal, and then you ended up like saying, "Nah, I got them out, and I can't get rid of them now." I think it was like I was going to trade you like an XM piece for like a load of busts, and yeah, you didn't like it by the end of that. But as I say, some of these Bowens, and again, we're going to go on to them. Unfortunately, Geo's pictures come up first, so we'll show them. But as I say, with Amiga Red, it's something I didn't even know that actually happens. Is the tendrils are like a rubber with like a wire, so you can pose them. But I didn't know that you actually get 2 pairs of tendrils, so you get like a short pair and a long pair, so you can actually adjust the display quite well. I'll tell you what. Let me. I watched the first 2 episodes, I think, so far. Yeah, I'm going to stick with it and wait for the morning and watch them. them over the doggers. Yeah. How you doing, Roger Vic Rocks? Good to see you. What I'll do then is I'll start presenting and we'll go through some of these. So we've already spoken about them, so no point wasting more time. Tie screen, that one. Share. There you go. So these are the ones that George got. So this is the Sasquatch Snowbird variant. You actually did tell me the story of this. So this is, I think it's the character, so Songbird or Snowbird, where she can change into anything, but she turns into him in a white kind of version of them. And she fights Sasquatch, who is actually a brown. And I actually got the Sasquatch. So she fights him, and when she fights him as the white version, she rips his heart out, which is quite an interesting story there. Then on these, so this is George's. This is then Tiger Shark, which is, I think, sculpted by Troy McDowell. Oh, no, it's not. It's the Herrick brothers and Randy Bowen actually got the box there. So this is another one which George picked up, which he loves sharks. And it's just one of those ones which I've seen this a lot of times. And, you know, I've always thought that George would like it, and then he picked it up from the Hall. Sentinel, this one's an AP. And I've got this one as well. But, yeah, this one's a nice piece. Very nice piece. Hulkbuster, which again, another nice piece. The helmet comes off and you can see Tony Stark's head. And yeah, it's a really, really nice one. Herrick Brothers again. Man Ape. Again, this is M'Baku from Black Panther. Again, just I think it's Troy McDowell. It's a really, really nice piece. How you doing, Norman? Good to see you. How you doing, Shane? This then is the Dreadnought pair. So this, again, these ones are ones. These are all Geo's ones at the moment. These are a really nice pair, and they came out really, really well. Great, kind of like a chrome, so like a style effect on there. There is a chrome version of this. It's a chrome version, but it's like a black with the blue hues to make it look like it's kind of shiny. But yeah, nice pair of them. Uric, I don't really know much about this character. Again, we'll go back over these if George wants to. And then the Planet Hulk. So this one is actually an AP, and this one's signed by Randy Bowen. So he kind of lucked out on this one, really. So you got the signature like this, because normally Randy Bowen does that signature, which is more like the bead like this, and he does that like a lightning bolt kind of thing. That's why I got a signature on one of mine. And George got like the full name on there, which is pretty awesome. Be jealous of that. This ends Blaster, so this is where it kind of started all off. Again, I don't know much about the character, but yeah, King of the Negative Zone. Very cool. Clear resin on the hands. By Beast. Again, there's another big one. Again, nope, know nothing about it. Okay, we'll come back to these ones as well. These are all George. These are other stuff which I got in. So I got in the animated series Spider-Man pieces. So I got the Spider-Sense version of Spider-Man. I got the Peter Parker Spider-Man. I got the Mysterio, and I got the Doc Ock. These pieces are just so good. I mean, same as the kind of X-Men pieces. The nostalgia of it is just so awesome. It's just like literally when you get out, like the Doc Ock is a fantastic piece. When you get it out and you have it in your hands, it's just like it's just the cartoon jumping out at you, you know. The X-Men one that George has, the Sabretooth, is fantastic, absolutely fantastic as well. So yeah, there you go, Peter Parker, Doc Ock, and yeah, Spider-Sense, which is San Diego 22 exclusive, and Mysterio. Over in the States, you guys can get these for like steals. Brenton was sending me like links of them on Amazon, and they were like $30-$40 each, and it's just such so cheap. I don't think free shipping as well on that. This is then one of the hauls of stuff which I got. So I got Vulture, Brown Sasquatch, Kingpin, Crimson Titan, Thing Fang Foom, Gladiator, Sunfire, Mandarin, Power Man, Abomination, Absorbing Man, Bionica, Captain Marvel, and Dragon Man. That was the kind of first kind of wave that I got in. And so Thing Fang Foom, Gladiator, Absorbing Man, Sunfire, which was actually a nice surprise. The kind of ribbon part on the bottom, which looks like the kind of want to say the hilt or the handle of the sword. It actually looks like this kind of like ribbon. It's done really, really well. Dragon Man, which is just a beast, absolutely huge piece, really, really well done. And then this is the one which I was talking about. So I got this one yesterday. So Mega Red, sculpted by Mine Canal, and it's actually really, really nice. So definitely pick it up, Dark Cross. Also the Kingpin. There you go. And this is just my little corner, which I was kind of doing yesterday, trying to clear out, trying to get into good books of my my girlfriend, because I was going out to work today. I had to be in the office and basically just trying to make her happy, clear up a section. I had like boxes and boxes, all the Bowen boxes. I had all the House of Gog boxes. I had them all under the stairs, all at the front by the kitchen. So she was getting quite pissed off with me about it. So hopefully that would cheer her up a little bit. And there you go. And also you got to have the 100,000 subscriber plaque there. Then also we got in the XM Bishop. So Diamond Select actually sent this across, and this is part of their gallery line. And considering the price point, it's actually really nice. It's a little smaller than the kind of Bowen pieces, but it actually does display kind of really, really well for the price point. And yeah, got that clear resin for his kind of power there, and it's just come out really, really well. Actually, it's a real like pleasant surprise. Actually, a lot of these Diamond Select pieces with the animated X-Men, animated Spider-Man, this Bishop piece, they all look great. And I'm going to stop there. And the other pieces, which I actually did pick up today, which ended up costing me like another £500 or so. God, I sold a piece for £500, and they literally spent, I think, £550 on all of these busts. So purchases. So the ones I got was the Constrictor, the Super Scroll bust, the Prowler, the Titanium Man, Professor X, AIM Agent, which are 2 yellow guys, Cyclops, and Gambit. That's the ones I kind of got today. So yeah. Akira 10. Wow, that's a blast from the past. Funny enough, Akira 10, who used to go under, I think, Peter Parker, and used to go under something else before that. He was when I put up the first video, and I couldn't actually put together the tendrils on the. I think it was Diamond Select as well. Diamond Select Marvel Milestones Carnage. I couldn't put together the tendrils. And Akira 10 actually sent a message to say, hey, I have the instructions. I can send it to you, blah, 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 blah. And it was actually one of the reasons why we kind of thought about, there's a lot of nice people here. We could probably, we'll give it a try. And it was because of his comments that, one of the reasons why we actually went along and actually started doing reviews. So, yeah, big shout out to Akira 10. Ross Carter, how you doing? Great to see you. Yeah, Bowens, I mean, they're like, touch wood, because I've got about 10 coming. Touch wood, normally, you don't see the problems when you get them in the post. They're always packaged really well, always solid. So yeah, all done really well. George turns into a dog. Killer connection with the Bone Bus. Yeah, again, we're really happy with the Bone Busts, and I mean, it's something I'm still looking for a few of them. I'm still looking for like the 6-arm Spider-Man, Scarlet Spider, and the black suit Spider-Woman, maybe the Spider-Girl twin pack as well, if I get them cheap enough. But again, it's one of those things that they've been around for so long that if you're patient, you can kind of get a deal on eBay or some group somewhere. You can find them for like a good price at some point. So it's just be patient, just take your time with them, really. And think about them. I think now I've probably got about 75, 80 Bowen busts. So I do need to, that's one that's on my list as well. Akira 10 Hydra Man. I'd love to have Hydra Man, but he goes for like $300-400, and I'm just not willing to pay that for it, But the one that goes for the most, I think, is Damian Hellstrom. If you have a mint version of that, I think that goes for quite a bit of money. And then you also have like the big boys. So you have like Eternal, You have Certa, and yeah, those ones go for a pretty penny as well. And then you also have like the Chrome Avalanche. Yeah, there's quite a few. The Chrome, and potentially the Bronze, Stanley and Kirby's as well. Maybe they go for a bit. Yeah, I could do just a tour with just the busts. I had all the boxes out yesterday because I had to take them out to put them all kind of back in and sort of Tetris them and behind the other boxes upstairs. What's the plan? Yeah, so we're looking to move. So next week, next week and a half, we're going to go near where my sister lives, and we're going to have a look around. And we've been looking at a few houses around there, so like in Hunstanton, and you get a lot more money, so a lot more for your money. So we've been looking around at the actual houses, and you can get like a 4, 5, even 6 bedroom house there for like cheaper than you get like a 2 bedroom house here for. So yeah, we're looking into to see whether it's an option, whether there's decent hospital, decent schools, these and everything's actually, the infrastructure's good there. Once that happens, then I'll have a room kind of set up, and hopefully it'll be big enough to display everything because I've got some big pieces, and so yeah, we need to kind of work on whether that's gonna happen. I don't want to have them in boxes forever. They've been in boxes now for the last 3 years, and it's really doing my head in. Surprisingly, it doesn't look like Hydro Man, and yellow's over time. Oh, I didn't know yellow's over time, Brendan. I was just talking about you, by the way, Brendan, because you were showing me some deals on the busts for the animated Spider-Man. I think you guys just get them for like ridiculously cheap. Alex has the diapers, I think. Yeah, I got to change diapers. How you doing? Kira 10. How far is the potential new spot from Geo? It'll be quite a way, but Geo's been talking about moving away himself. So yeah, we're probably going to be far apart at some point, which is not good to think about. But at the moment, we're still, we're close enough together, but we're still far enough apart, if that makes sense. So yeah, the trick is getting big enough room in the first place. Yeah, I mean, some of the places I've looked at, they have like 5, 6 bedrooms. So I'm looking into not taking a wall down to have a big room and having them combined. The only problem is, like, in the UK, it's not so much like in America, where in America you just have these like huge bedrooms and huge rooms and huge houses. Even in most places in the UK, you just still get these like small rooms. So the biggest room you're kind of going to get is like 4 meters by 3.5 meters or something. And then I'm thinking about doing it so that I can combine 2 rooms like that, hopefully. Get a big display going, get all the modular cases, and then have like my desk in there, have a sofa, just have it all done. That's the plan. That's the dream. I've been boxed for years, hope to get finish my cabinets this summer before starting to get a new job. Congratulations on your on finishing, Josh, as well, for finishing your exams. Diamond busts can be found for great deals in the US. So can the Bowen busts. Yeah, if you're patient. Black Manta 4, who cares? Good luck with the house hunting. Housing is tough right now in the UK. Yeah, it's very tough. Very tough. So we'll hopefully get that all sorted out. Thanks, Alex. Appreciate it. Yeah. Excited to look this right. No worries, man. No worries. I'll go back over your stuff, actually, because I did skip past yours to talk about the Bowen busts that I've got.
Oh, I can't believe it. He must have been laying on it. He's laying on it.
All right, do you want to go for one of these?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So, all right. So this is the. I grabbed this. Is the snowbird transformation sort of Sasquatch. So this is a pretty cool story, and where she fights, doesn't she, with the regular Sasquatch? And she, what's that?
I've told him already. Yeah, I said already.
Of course. So you covered it. That's all right. But yeah, so it's pretty cool. I just like the look of it a lot, like that sort of icy, sort of that blue highlighting stuff. I just love all that white and blue sort of. My son will call that cyan, probably the color, but yeah. So yeah, looks cool, man. It's very nice. Good solid 8 inches. So
Yeah. There's Geo looking beastly.
yeah, God bless.
How you doing, your vision? Good to see you. Yeah, I mean this is the one I was saying about. I got the brown version, and it's one of those ones which I've always seen for sale, like really cheap, and it was always like 30, 40 pound, 50 pound, whatever. Always saw it and I just bought to myself, yeah, whatever. And then you bought this one and showed me the pictures, and I was like, actually that's really nice. And then the brown one came up, and I'm pretty sure it was like £20 plus shipping. I'm pretty sure, maybe 30, I can't remember. But anyway, so I thought, yeah, I'll get it because I've got these other ones, I might as well get it. And it turns up, and it was really nice. Yeah, I really liked it.
Yeah, it's good. It's a nice one. So this is Tiger Shark. I think this is the Couture brothers.
Yeah.
This is Couture brothers. Yeah. It was actually a really nice surprise, this one. I've seen some pictures of this and I was a bit like, no. But when you get it in hand, actually, it's got lovely metallic paints, like for the sort of like the middle parts and the fin and stuff. So really captured the light nice. It's a really good sculpt as well by the Couture brothers. And I love the fact the base is like Tiger Shark teeth.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. So yeah, really happy with that one. Come out really well.
Nice. Sentinel.
Yeah, this is an AP, so I'll pick this one up. Actually, really decent looking piece. Love the metallics on this, and it's classic. It's just,
you like the contour makeup?
Yeah, I like it. It's actually the APs. You can actually tell the paints are a little bit more higher end. It's a little bit more higher end.
Yeah, it's like in the old times where the AP actually was something different,
Yeah, so it's like the APs have got like a little bit more. I don't know what you would call it. It's like the transitional paints are there. So instead of it being like like just one set of blue and then straight into pink, it's sort of there's some lighter tones that transition between the pair of them, which is it's really nice. That was actually
it was like the alleged thing was that Randy Bowen and Jerry Macaluso used to touch up the paints on the APs. Allegedly.
All right, so this is actually really cool. I got this for very reasonable, actually. The Hulk Buster. Yeah. I think this was £70. This I'll pick this up for, which is 3-4 times under really what it goes for. I think this is like about £150, £200 plus. This one. Seen them sell for more. Seen them sell for a little bit less, but round about the average is about there. This is actually a really nice. It's big. It's a little bit more. It's not like it's a little bit more orangey red than it is cherry, like like the cherry red that XM's sort of Iron Men have. But it's still nice. It's still fantastic, beautiful.
Tiger Shark looks a bit like Black Bolt.
In what way? Like, is in suit or build or what? I mean, obviously he's got that massive big fucking fin on the back of his head that goes all the way down his back. So
already did a purchase on Vision. I was sorry he's talking. I was sorry for him in the Statue Vision. He's talking to your Vision, isn't he? I was able to see the Stanley Bowen bust collection years back. It was epic. He had hundreds of them, and they all look killer together. Yeah, there are some collectors who have got like all of them. They literally were part of the club, and they literally bought every single one when they came out. Yeah. Alrighty.
And obviously that comes with the thing where you can unmask it. Kind of, it's got like a little Iron Man under there.
Yeah, little Tony Stark.
And this is Man Ape. This is awesome. So is this Troy McDevitt? This one.
It's Troy McDevitt. Yeah.
It's a Troy McDevitt sculpt. This, and you can really tell. I mean, he's just like traditional sculpts. He's just a master. This has got loads of texture on it on the suit. It got the bare chest sort of around that bit, and then the very heavily textured sort of arms and all that sort of stuff, and abdomen. Really fucking cool.
Nice.
Got the gorilla skull on the thing, and actually the colours on the black skin is actually really good. Yeah, like it's not just like it's not. There's mixtures of tones in there. It actually looks really good. mean, I ain't a brother, so I can't really say how accurate they are, but it definitely looks. I was expecting it to be really bad because of how old it is.
Yeah.
Because even if you go back like 5 years, they're not getting the brothers right. That's for sure. They're just
Yeah,
the
I
skin
mean,
tones. There's
almost like
much
the
more complexities to
Sideshow.
their skin tones and statues than they actually paint. I think they do them a couple of shades, but there's so much going on there. And I guess maybe it's true.
Purples when they're doing
Maybe it's true as well with white skin. Like if you get like a professional painter in, they put all that in there. So maybe that's all it is. But I always find that they do their skin tones very basic. This actually got a few tones in there, so I was quite pleased with that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, these are the like dreadnoughts. So these are pretty cool. This is like a 2-pack thing, a twin set that you get, and they're pretty rare as well. There's only like 400 of them, and then I found out recently that there's a chrome set. There's only 80 of in the world, and they're like bright blue chrome. I mean, this has got metallics. Those are very nice colours, but yeah, someone took a shit on my fucking cornflakes when I found those. I was like,
that's the thing with Bowen, which you don't realize. And I mean, like the numbers of some of the edition sizes are fucking obscene. I mean, I'm pretty sure one of the Spider-Men I have is 13,000 edition size.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to be honest. Maybe it's like the snobby collector in me, but all of the ones I've chosen are all low. They're all low edition sizes. Like, honestly, I don't think. I'm trying to think of what is the largest. It might be the Sasquatch. I don't think it's high. I think it's like 1,500.
Yeah.
It's the highest I have. All of them. Yeah, I mean, what's
Sasquatch is 3,000, I think.
Yeah, Hulk Buster's 2,200. So that's definitely the highest. Yeah. That's the highest I got.
I had Mitchell Lawrence is saying these pieces have held up really well over time. Have they been repainted? That's factory paint.
This is factory paint. It's I've had to wipe every single one of these down. Some have needed it more than others, but because of the age, dust, and other stuff. I mean, I think the person might be vaping. The person that had these, because there is like a residue that I found on a few of them, and but warm water, micro fiber cloth, mate. Honestly, boiling hot water, even boiling is good, and just basically take over it.
I put it under the tap. I literally get the tap, put it under the tap, put the warm water. I get a Q-tip earbud, and I just go over the detail on there, and then I get a microfiber cloth, clean it off.
Yeah,
and
that's lovely.
So even the ones which I was like, oh, this one's not so bad, it'll be all right, and I put them under the tap, gave them a wipe over, and I'm like, oh, that's different. That's popping a lot more now.
In fairness, I missed out on probably absorbing man because of that.
Yeah,
I might have considered it if I had have got, but my blaster didn't have anything. I cleaned him because he was dusty, but he had none of that on him. The blaster. So this is Ulick. This is another AP actually. This is really nice. This is again I think this is another Troy McDevitt sculpt, and again, you just look at the detail he's done on the hair, on the shoulders, and on the arms. I mean, it's a fucking great job. Some of these busts are 20 years old.
Yeah,
they're old. And
but that one's the worst one. The Thanos is 2020. Sorry, 2000. Sorry, Thanos is 2000. That Thanos is probably the worst.
That one there that you're looking at. I've got his box here. So let's have a look. He is 2009.
Okay.
So what's that? 15 years.
Yeah.
It's 50. He's 15 years old. So it's pretty fucking good, man. Additional sculpt, 15 years old. I fucking take that. This is my signed Gladiator Hulk AP. This one, I actually probably purchased this more for the fact that it is signed and it is like an AP. I did a really good job with this. Nice. It's a nice. I got a proper signature as well, which I really like. Because he did a few different types of signatures, Randy, but this is like the proper signature. This is the best one.
Yeah, I was saying before, he does a lot of them where he does like the B, like that, and then he does like a line, kind of like through the middle of it. So it's like the RB, but then it's like a line down. Yeah.
It's like R on one side of the line and B on the other side.
Yeah, that's what's on the one I have. It's like that.
Yeah, he did. He signed he sketched loads of it. Like mostly when he did sketches on the basis, he signed it how mine looks, a proper big signature. So I was happy to pick that up. That was a bit of a steal. And there's a blaster there. I didn't take the pictures with the box and all of that because this came up about a week before the others. So I just took that one out there and I picked up the buy beast. That's quite a rare one, actually. I think that's around 400 or something, maybe 500 pieces.
Don't know anything about this character.
Massive, that is. It's massive. It's
from
the Hulk, isn't he? He's like 20-foot through. Yeah, he's like a 20-foot monster that fights the Hulk.
Okay.
And he's like, I can't remember, but like one of the heads like has all the culture, and the other head has like something else. It's really cool. But he's very cool looking. But it's a bit of an obscure one. You don't see it very often.
One of those ones where it's almost like that. Those pictures they do where they kind of fuck with your eyes a bit. When they do the faces and they put the eyes in the front, like focus on the one set of eyes, it like messes your eyes up. You see a slightly different face. It's a bit like that. Oh, this is one. This is one. Go through this.
Well, I think actually, I got to thank my buddy Michael. Me and Michael actually, he's one of these guys, Michael, that when he likes something, like one of them guys that your tastes are very similar. So I always find with Michael that if he says to me, I really like this, and I look at it, I like it. One of them things. And he got this in, and I reached out to him and I said, like, that Doom looks really fucking nice, bro, that Doom. And he was like, yeah, this person made it, this company made it. Michael's like proper, like, I can't pronounce his surname, so I'm not going to try and butcher it. He's on the RaddTitan group. He's quite active on there. And he basically said to me, this is the guy. If you want one, like, if you're after something, let me know and all this. And I just reached out to the guy. And he said, yeah. I've got one. I've got one. And I managed to snag one. So I picked this one up. And I really like this. Like, in terms of, like, fan art Dooms, this is definitely my favourite. So I was a bit like, yeah. Museum, check. Great detail on the armour, check. Great texturing on the suit, even though it's all sculpted, check. Detailed base storytelling, definitely check. So it hits.
So you mean Michael Nicholson?
Is it Nicholson?
Yeah, Michael J. Nicholson.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's Michael J. Nicholson.
Yeah, because you're thinking about Steve probably because he's got.
No, I'm not. I'm thinking about Michael, but I thought he had a German name.
No, Steve is his mate. Is Steve Pasqualin?
Pasquale.
Yeah, Pasqualin. No, I met them both in Singapore.
Anyway, me and Michael have very, very similar tastes. So when I saw pictures of this, and I think these are his pictures. So I was a bit like, I think that he's holding like the cube there, and there's the unmasked one where he's holding the mask, and then there's the one where it's just like the helmet with no hood. And then obviously I've got this coming as well. So that's the one that I think. So and then I've got Better Ray Bill coming too. So this is the ATF one. Yeah. So and this one comes with like 2 switch outs and like about 3 different hammers. So you've got him there with Stormbreaker, and then you've got him with Mjolnir, and the more classic sort of head there with the Thor-like head, with the wings and that. And then I really like the Viking-y sort of like battering ram sort of like look for it. I think it looks fucking banging. It's funny because all that detail, I still prefer the open hand on the left hand. But the good thing is that you can choose open hand, and you can have the ultimate axe there, Thor's ultimate axe there, which has been like jazzed up, looks fucking awesome. Or you can do ultimate axe, or you can do the open hand and Stormbreaker on its own, and just keep it classic Better Ray Bill. Or you can do the Thor's hammer, and then basically either the ultimate axe or Stormbreaker. You can do either. So you can have 2 hammers, and you've got quite a lot of options. I don't know though, for composition, I really do like the left hand with nothing in it.
Yeah. Is that Doom from the commissioner that only does 3.5 scale? Allegedly.
Well, I got the message about the size of it, and it isn't that big. So it's around Sideshow size.
Yeah.
So I didn't see what the I was a bit like, well, it's about like, I don't know, 27, 28 inches tall. The base looks like it's about at least 3-4 inches. Even if you say it's 3 and he's 27, that makes him 23. I think that's a good size Doom.
Yeah.
I will let you know though if it is overscaled. 100% let you know. How did you pose the Omega Red? Show me.
I haven't really done it like
Not that
was
one,
just
the other one.
no.
Did you do that?
This was yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, that was just like I needed to get into the. I literally was
Oh,
tired.
but I like that. I
No,
like
I
that.
know, but I'm just saying I was tired, and I was just like I need to
Yeah,
put
but you
them
don't
so
need to
that they're
make
not
excuses.
sticking
I'm
out.
saying I like the way that you've done that. I think you've
I know,
kept it away
and
from his
I'm
from his
saying
head.
that I didn't plan it that way, but yeah.
Yeah, but it looks cool, man. I like it. Probably would that one on the right hand side probably turn that edge in and around.
Yeah, it went a bit floppy. Yeah, but
Love the
like
metallic colours on that.
the
That's a steal, that
constrictor.
is.
I want to
That's a
see if the constrictor's the same.
the fucking steal, that is. At that
Hmm.
price. Should have grabbed that. I shouldn't have sent you that fucking link. I should have bought it myself.
Yeah, you should have. Yeah. Oh,
That
well.
was a mistake.
Yeah, fuck nugget.
My mistake really is I should have never told you about none of this shit and just bought all the stuff myself.
Well, oh well. Why did I get any that you wanted?
I wonder if the roles were reversed, you'd do the same for me.
No, what I would have done is I would have bought the ones that you wanted and given them to you.
Liar.
No,
Liar.
there would have been a couple I would have bought and probably given to you, but then I probably wouldn't have known you wanted the others. I would have bought Blaster for you if I saw it for that price. Because I've actually got Blaster on my watch list for you.
Good lad.
Have it. Yeah. I can take that off my watch list now. Did you want to mention about the 100K thing, or are we going to skip over that?
What thing?
No. Yeah?
I don't know what you're talking about. What?
The thing we were talking about.
Oh. I don't know. It's up to you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we should talk about people buying subs or making them sort of things. We should just leave it.
All right, let's just move on. There you go. That's what I earned. Clark looks like. Anyway, already done that. This then is from Figurama. So this actually went off a pre-order, and yes, Ancient Mega Brides. And basically, this was something which I know absolutely nothing about. So I'm glad I weren't working there at the time because I'd have to watch another anime that, to work out what it is. Looks pretty cool, but again, it looks a bit like too kind of demony, kind of devil-like worship. Like, yeah, maybe a bit too much.
It definitely looks that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah. But it sold out. It went up. That looks cool. That Phoenix looks fucking cool.
It's very nice.
Yeah, it does look very nice. Again, I don't know anything about the anime, so I don't know how accurate this is. I don't know anything about, what it's meant to look like. I don't know that, but it just looks like a cool design from seeing it. These are then the Iron Studio, so pieces that come out. So they've shown a Nova. These are all the 1/10, I'm assuming.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Indiana Jones. Looks like Temple of Doom. Yeah.
Raiders.
You got the oh god, what's
Yukai.
What's his name though? Lutz. Yeah.
Lutz.
T-Rex from Jurassic. That's not the first Jurassic Park, is it? Is that Jurassic World?
It is, yeah.
It's Jurassic Park. Yeah. Then you got the Sirens. So you got Poison Ivy. You got Plastic Man.
That's really cool.
Then you got the that's quite cool. That Green Lantern.
I think that Green Lantern's one of the best looking lanterns I've seen.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That's a fucking brilliant concept.
I guess by being 1/10, you can kind of get away with that a bit more. But that's like very much like, fuck yeah, Team America, like, kind of thing, isn't it? It's very cool.
He's a pilot, isn't he? So I like the nod. I think it's very cool.
Yeah.
I don't like that fucking squirrel thing. You can lose that.
Yeah. Doom at 1/4 should be 20 inches since he is 6'7" in armor. So that piece looks about right since the base is tall.
I think it's about 9. I thought he was 6'9" in armor.
Yeah.
You could be right. I mean, they are knocking inches off them almost every couple of years. They're like bringing them down a bit. I don't know why they do that, but
yeah,
but they do it because I know that Thanos was. I know that Thanos was 6'9". Yeah. I know that he was 6'9", and then they knocked him to 6'8", and now they've knocked him to 6'7". So I know he was 6'9" because I remember.
We went through these last week, so these are the J&D Superman, and they look great. Yeah. They're really good. I'll skip through
Quite
these because we
vibrant
already
now.
covered.
It's quite
Sorry?
vibrant. It's
Yeah,
vibrant.
yeah. It pops, man. It's really
It does
nice.
pop, man. It really does pop. It captures the light real
Yeah,
well.
done a really good job on it. This then is the blue P1.
I think it's baby blue, but yeah.
Yeah,
This is in
it
hand
looks.
now. I thought this looked really nice.
Yeah, whose pictures are these? Do you know?
No fucking idea. Someone in one of the groups just thought this looked really nice. Pictures are decent, a lot of good detail there.
Then you got the -1 Godzilla.
This looks wicked as well.
I didn't realize there's a little dude. Is that something separate, or is that those two little guys on the end? Are they part of it?
I don't know. I assume that's not part of
Oh,
it.
I never noticed that. No, it is. Is it? Oh no, there's a statue on the table at the back. I thought it was like these two fucking characters fighting him, and I'm like, what the fuck are they doing in this movie?
Really
I haven't
does look.
seen it yet.
It really does
Yeah,
look
it looks
like
like they're sort of standing off against each other. I was just like, what the fuck? Gabriel Gutierrez in the house. How you doing, Danny Lee? As well. This looks nice. So I need to see this -1, but there's not a steelbook of this yet, is there? Not an official steelbook of this yet. You can buy these
something's taken a long time.
yeah, you can buy all these bootleg versions of it and wherever else. But a lot of places are stopping doing digital media now. So yeah, that looks cool. Then the edition size of the Hulk is going to be 750 for this version. This classic version, isn't it? And then the red version is going to be 325, which I think is what they showed at the beginning anyway.
Yeah, I think they did.
Then they also showed that they're going to do a Mace Windu. So this was shown a long time ago at one of the cons, and then they showed this today. So that's pretty cool as well.
There is a few pictures or a video of this that's popped up as a video.
Yeah, I didn't take screenshots of it. I didn't have time.
That's all right. It looks good though.
Mitchell George actually collects steelbooks. I don't. I'm not.
Yeah.
That's one of the things which I tried really, really, really hard not to get into. And I'm glad I didn't really, because I would have wasted a lot of money. I used to work in W.A. Smith's when I was like 20. So I wasted so much money on DVDs and things at that time. And,
yeah, you learned a valuable lesson there, didn't you?
Well, yeah, because literally at the end of the day, I ended up giving all of it to charity. So, I think I've kept about 30 DVDs and, giving them all away now. I had like hundreds of them.
That's why I do take steelbooks, because they're, if worst case scenario, someone will take them for the art that they are. They're like the film and shit. So you're not going to get you may not get your money back on everything, but you'll get like a portion of it back. Not like buying a Blu-ray for like 17 quid and then selling it for like 50p. It's not like that.
No,
if you buy
one of the things
for like 25, you'll get 15, 20 back. You'll get that much back.
One of the things you're quite lucky about is you got the Marvel MCU original sort of ones, and the thing about that was in America they didn't do all of them in 3D, and they stopped doing 3D at a certain point, because I remember a lot of people when those movies were coming out kept asking us to get them the Zavi version because it had the 3D, it had all the versions with it. So when you've got and the lenticular as well, so basically with that, then I think there will be a value to that, having that 3D site.
The whole all of them up to Endgame, maybe beyond Endgame, all lenticulars. So I've got it to where I need to get it to lenticular wise, like the full set.
Yeah,
this looks nice.
Yeah, Danny Lee's saying, I bought a lot of steelbooks from Zavi. Yeah, of course. Yeah, the old days, HMV. HMV used to be so expensive.
I still buy from HMV.
Yeah.
I get steelbooks from them. I'm due June 2 is a steelbook from them. I bought that.
There was a comment actually about this Rogue versus Gambit. One of the Sideshow reps said that due to the measurements of this was potentially 1/4 scale. I don't know how true that was, because someone took a screenshot and said, they were asking the questions, if is this true, or is this Sideshow rep just repping, just trying to, market the piece. So I don't actually know how true that was, but I did see the comment. And then there's the piece there. It doesn't look bad. It does have this weird, like, smell my finger kind of thing. Like, that's what someone wrote on it. I think it was Stuart Murray wrote, like, smell my finger. It made me laugh. But I know she's, like, kissed the card and she's putting the card on his lip because they can't touch or whatever. I think it's a cool piece.
I like the clear resin elements to it. I'm slightly concerned about the structural engineering of that, especially with Sideshow's track record. If you look at it, even from this moment, it looks like it's leaning. Before anything's ever happened, it looks to me like it's very top heavy and going towards the left. So concern is that lean that they have on it already as a natural sort of how they want it to look, like they're almost leaning one side. I think that will exaggerate quite significantly over time. And because if it is quarter scale as well, you're talking about 2 quarter scale characters.
Yes,
that's a lot of weight that's up there.
Yeah.
And it looked like, with her knees being up and the legs being out like that, and all of the big chunk of the weight is literally from Gambit's shoulders to Rogue's knees. That's basically like a big ball of polystone that's like on a very flimsy sort of clear resin base. And as we know, it's not disputed. Clear resin is not as strong. It isn't as strong as.
Well, the issue with it as well is that because it's clear resin, if you were to have like a standard base, and let's say the engineering's been done, it's all fine. If it's a standard base, you're potentially going to get stress cracks. On a standard base, you're not going to see that. If you have a clear resin base, you can't hide that, and over time you'll see those cracks. I don't know how clear this resin is, whether it's more opaque, so that might be able to hide it. So you might, it's more opaque, so you might be all right there. But with the resin,
if this goes wrong, you need to have it professionally repaired. I don't think you can hide it.
Yeah.
I think you're going to see it through here. So I don't think you'll be able to pin it and peg it and do whatever you wanted to do to make it stronger. It's just, I think I would if it was any other company, I wouldn't as worry as much as with Sideshow. Sideshow shit leans. It just does. I'm sorry. Any piece that basically has a slight sort of weight distribution question over it, the only one that I can think of that proved us all wrong was the Spider-Man.
Yeah,
the Spider-Man on the crane.
Yeah.
It's the one that I was a bit that's fucking well gonna go, and I don't think they have.
No,
However, they did that spot on. But other than that, all the other ones are pretty much going, to some degree. And this is a little bit of a concern. There's a bit of a weird sort of thing going on up there. I don't sort of like where his eyes are.
Yeah.
I would have had his eyes on her lips,
Would you? Well, they're looking into each other's eyes.
Nah, well, sort of, but I would have had his eyes. She looks like she's putting the card over his lips so he doesn't kiss her. I don't know about anybody else, but when I want to kiss somebody, I look at their lips. So I would have his eyes on her lips.
And
she's like, no, stop. Here's your card. Okay. Settle down.
Then we got the Tweet Heads variant. So this is the Trapjaw Classic kind of variant from the Masters Legends, is it?
Yeah. The Legends line,
Yeah. So what do you think about this compared to the one you have?
It looks really cool. One thing I like about Tweeter Heads variants, I don't like the fact that they delay them. I think they should be announced at the same time. I really do. But what I do like about it is they don't give you everything they've already given their first customers. And I think that I can get behind. So with this one,
because they didn't give you the hook.
You don't get you get the hook with this one. You get the hook and it's that color. It's that red color. Yeah? So you get the hook arm and you get this. This is the gun arm. It's like a gun. Yeah?
But that's not the same gun.
No, listen to what I'm saying. That arm is new. It's a new arm. The new sculpt is like a gun, right? The other arm that comes with this, what I'm told, is the hook arm. So the classic hook arm. That's usually black, but I think it's going to be red. like variant to this thing, and you get that portrait.
Yeah.
Yes, you don't get the modern portrait, and you don't get the modern. You know that big cannon.
Yeah.
You don't get that. So
Okay,
if you are buying this, I think you get the hook, and I think you get this gun, and I think that's it.
Yeah.
There's like some color variations to like the belt and all the bits and pieces. I like how they've done the back of it as well. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
They put
It's
more
nice.
colors in
It's
there.
nice,
It's almost like they've listened to what we were saying.
And do you like, as someone who bought the original, are you a bit like, I should have waited?
No.
Okay.
Only because I really like that modern. I really like that modern cannon. It's
I
like
thought
my
you were going to
favorite
say
part.
only because my wife is sitting next to me and I don't want to be.
No, she's gone upstairs to deal with Georgie.
okay.
He's like, you know, it just would be when I'm doing the chat. He's come down, lost his shit about something, so she's looking after him.
Wow.
But yeah, it's like she come and take it. But anyway, yeah. So it's like the same with the Hordak. I really like the Film Nation Hordak colours. Like I like it a lot. I really like the colours, but I really like the banner.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't swap the banner. I really like the fact that he's got like the sort of cannon out like that, and in his other hand he's got the big fucking Hordak banner.
Yeah.
And you didn't get that. You didn't get the banner, and you didn't get one of the heads, or something like that. There was things you didn't get with the Film Nation one. So
yeah,
I kind of like the fact that they still keep it so that each piece has its merits, collectability wise.
Sure.
Because if they made this variant afterwards, and then they give him a mod, they gave him the modern cannon and the other head, and you get this additional, then you're giving the extras to people that are not buying straight away.
Not
which
loyal,
is,
kind of.
I don't think that premise works very well. Because then when their pre-orders come out, people are just not going to buy them. They'll just wait. They'll be like,
I still think that old PCS and even new PCS do it the right way. They do it day one.
They do it the right way.
I still think that's the way to do it, to kind of put your cards on the table.
Transparency, for sure.
Yeah,
I definitely think so.
Yeah.
But I personally, I don't have no regrets because I like the modern cannon quite a lot. And I've got to be honest, I'm not digging them colours personally. No, not from my personal taste. I'm not like I've got no nostalgia towards that because I don't recognise them sort of colours too much. I'm a bit like, I don't really remember that. I remember the black sort of metallic sort of arms, and I remember him sort of having the colours how he looks at the minute. I don't really remember that sort of one. So maybe that wasn't. If there was one that figured it looked like that, maybe I didn't have it.
Well, the maroon, you mean?
Yeah, I can't remember it.
I remember the maroon. His head was maroon originally.
His head is maroon still.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, then that's good. That's good.
I'm talking about the fucking arm. I don't remember the maroon sort of metallic, like the red.
No, the arm was black.
Red legs. I remember his legs being like a dark colour.
I can't remember now. I remember the gun was black. The cannon was black.
Yeah, I thought it was black.
It was trapjaw.
Yeah. Anyway, like I say, my nostalgia to it isn't oh fuck. Whereas when I saw the Hordak and I saw them blues, I was like, oh, that looks great. And then when it was like, they don't have.
He's got like little maroon panties, little maroon furry panties on. But other than that, no, they got these like bullshit custom ones.
Yeah, of course. Anyway, it's nice. It gives people a second chance to grab it and a bit of variation in colour. I know many collectors that just collect the Masters line that will definitely take both. So it's win.
Yeah. All right, you got Johnny Ringo, is that?
Yeah, Johnny Ringo. You look like somebody just walked all over your grave. Best Western film ever. Ever.
Yeah.
Fuck you, fight me.
I'm really surprised you didn't take these.
I'm
really surprised, man.
I really like it, but I can't be getting to, dude. It's bad enough. I saw Battle Beast that just fucked the whole world up.
Yeah, this came out really well. The obviously the Doc
He's
Holliday
a
one as well.
fantastic actor as well. You know, he doesn't get enough prop.
Michael Bain, is that?
Behan.
And then, yeah.
He's fucking
He's
brilliant.
great
Like,
in Aliens. He's great in
he's
Terminator.
great in this.
Great
Like
in
in
this.
this,
Yeah.
he's really fucking good.
Yeah. Well,
I
no,
like
the
him
whole
in a lot.
cast in Tombstone are great. I watched Tombstone recently. I watched.
I like fucking Russell though.
No,
Not overly
bit of
as well.
pussy, isn't he?
I like parts of him, but I don't like. There's that whole river scene. I can't get past that. That river scene. No, that fucking shit is just like stupid. Turned into the fucking stalker from Bodyguard
Time
for
to
5
feed the
minutes, walking into the boat.
birds.
Yeah, no, that's too much. But the best bit is when them two finally fight, and he's not really scared of fuck all until Doc Holliday like shows up, and there's nobody there to stop it. And it's like, oh fuck, I love that.
Is that what he says afterwards? He goes, "Oh, I weren't as sick as if I said I made out."
Yeah, he says it after. And it's like, yeah, but he was like, didn't you want to pay for blood or something? I was just messing about. I wasn't. Fucking, you just gotta love Val Kilmer as well.
I love the
man.
bit though. I love the bit where he when he first meets him. And he puts his hand on his gun or something, and then he's got his little cup. He starts like spinning the cup around.
Yeah. I like the Latin. They talk in Latin a few times. And it's something that I say to my wife when she starts drinking. I just say to her, she says something to me. I go, "Vino veritas," and she's just like, "It's like in wine is truth." Like, you know what I mean? When she starts running about some shit drunk, I'm just a bit like, yeah, come out that Tombstone line.
No, it's a good film. Yeah, they got the Banshee.
Yeah, this is by that Octavia Santana Studios. Like he does
like a Bowen piece, no?
He does some fantastic paint ups that lad. This is really nice.
Is this a repaint of a Bowen or?
I don't think it is. I think this is a fan art. I think this is a custom quarter scale.
Oh, okay.
But they really, I mean, he's a very good painter, so I think it is anyway. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't know at all. I've just looking at it.
I'm not a hero of know-all. I'm just that's what it looks like. I think it's a custom.
Yeah. Well, Johnny, he wasn't fast enough.
Yeah. So highly strong.
You're no Daisy.
You're no Daisy. That's the fucking line.
Yeah.
Daisy at all. So you can just keep going. I still say that to people. Like, I don't the Daisy thing. I don't say, but I always say like things like "I'm your Huckleberry" all the time. People just look at me fucking weird.
But then there's like a definition of it. It doesn't mean what people think it means or something.
No, that's correct. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Get your cock out.
This has completely fucked up my life. This piece. This has completely fucked up my life because this is just like, ever since I watched Invincible, like not from the comics, so I can't claim that I'm like fucking OG Invincible fucking guy, right? I held off for ages watching the series with everyone talking about it.
I watch it so many times.
Held off for ages because I was a bit like, I had this discussion with Alex the other day. My definition of a nightmare is somebody fucking telling me that I'm going to love something and I need to watch it because you just fucked up for me. You just fucked it already. I'd rather that you didn't say that. I'd rather you just say, "Oh, like this is. I enjoyed this. This is how I felt about this." I can't stand people telling me that I would like something because then it puts all this pressure on, and my imagination works harder than yours. So I'm thinking, oh fuck, if people think I'm gonna like it, it must be really. This is what it must be like. And then when it ain't like that, I'm like, this is shit. Why did you say this to me? So when I first seen like Invincible, like I was like the Battle Beast moment where he comes and like, all the assassins are there and they're all fucking killing everybody. And he just like he pretty much beats fucking Invincible half to death. The only reason he doesn't kill him is because there's no sport in it. And I was a bit like, that's my fucking guy right there. That's like my spirit animal. That one. He's like, there's no fucking sport in this. Where's the challenge? Where's the, I'm not just gonna kill all these insects for no reason. There's nothing in this for me. You promised there'd be like a worthy opponent here, and he just fucked off. And I'm just like, yep, that's my fucking dude right there. So when I saw this piece, I was just a bit like, yeah. And obviously, it's made by somebody who I have a lot of pieces from. So I was like, yeah, I need to get on this shit. So this is going to be the ATF Battle Beast. And what you get is you get him ripping apart these things, which is from a comic, by the way. It's all from comics that he's fighting these particular things. I don't know what the fuck they are, but then you have the options of him with the mace, and then the sword, and then the other option where you've got the left hand is open and the sword is in the face. I don't know how it works with like Rip, whether you can have one part of that monster in one hand and the base.
Yeah,
I was actually thinking about doing it where the left hand's holding the thing and the other hand's got the mace. But I don't know if this is going to be done. I think it's going to be torso. So I don't think you can have that choice. It will be like torsos because he's talking about like a bus stand to do it. Like, and apparently there's going to be 3 fucking heads on this. And I've seen the second one, which is more of like a showing it baring his teeth but not roaring.
Yeah, I mean, there's like the thing is like all of the poses. I mean, from these images, it's all the same. Like they're all like this. So it could even be that the whole
side panel, the whole side panel with the lap in it. The whole side panel with the lap all
that could
comes
easily come out. But my problem as well is like they could have done one where he's not fully extended to take up so much, space.
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
No, I know that's what I don't like about a lot of the stuff. Is
he's gonna he like his, the reason I like this guy as well as when we talk is because we're on the same page with a lot of stuff, which is
like big muscly men.
Yeah, but also as well, he knows his comic references and he wants to do characters justice in the way that he thinks that they should be done. And the whole reason that he makes them is because he feels that they don't get made the right way 9 times out of 10. So, the fact that he's like sort of wants to fucking make it like this is just a bit like, this is like an all singing, all dancing centerpiece for sure. This isn't something you just like have in the corner. This is something you put in the middle of your fucking room. But I just think this looks fucking crazy. I ain't got nowhere for this to go.
This is like the kind of XM argument as well. It's like,
oh yeah,
not all of your pieces can be centerpieces though.
Yeah, but he don't do that. You got to remember that majority of the stuff he sort of makes as well is very displayable. So he does a lot of good museum stuff.
I only ever see massive pieces from him.
I've got the Black Bolt in there. Terax, they're very displayable.
Okay, Terax. Yeah.
Then you've got the Thanos, very displayable. And what else have I got in there? Ronin, very displayable. They're not like horrendous.
Mitchell Lawrence, that's my spirit animal. If you enjoy Battle Beasts, you're going to enjoy Throg.
Yeah, this isn't, but there was a teaser for that he's making. I didn't want to share it here though. At the moment, I haven't sort of got permission, and I get into trouble a lot. Sharing shit I shouldn't share because I talk with him a lot. So he sends me stuff and he says like, "What do you think about this?" Which I take as a great sign of respect because he actually knows his shit most of the time. I don't need to say much.
Yeah.
But I saw the Bragg thing and he looks fucking banging. Wearing fucking Battle Beast as
it's wearing Battle Beast, like Hercules.
Like Hercules, with the I can't remember the exact terminology they use for a lion. Is it Hyperion lion? Something lion?
I think it's a Hyperion lion, yeah.
Something like that. So certain lion he had to kill for the labours, didn't he? Hercules. I remember my granddad's Greek stories. But yeah, I love the way this looks.
Who says that? Black Knight?
Yeah, it looks like Black Knight, yeah.
I don't know, you sent this to me, I didn't.
Did I? No, I hope that's what I said because I don't know who the fuck where I got that from. I'm gonna get into trouble for fucking something else.
Pretty get in trouble because you're meant to send it. Looks like Black Knight, but I might be totally wrong.
It's fucking cool, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's really cool. I have no idea where that's come from. I'll probably get in trouble. That's why I've got to be really careful, especially like when I'm kind of working for companies and stuff like where if they send all my pieces, like they send me messages through and I've got to make sure I don't copy them.
This has come out and got in hand as well. This is another ATF piece. This is the Colossus versus Juggernaut. Quarter scale Dio. I'd love to few of my mates get this. This is fucking wicked. This is. I love this as well. I love the fact that he's done this. And that's like his own style. That one, the tattooed up one.
Yeah.
There's not like from any particular reference or anything. It's like this whole Juggernaut, really, the modernization of the suit, the way it's put together is all like, you know, his sort of style, which I can appreciate because I like the way he looks. I mean, I wanted the Juggernaut on his own, and I'm getting the Colossus on his own. But I really like this, like sort of.
Oh, I didn't realise the Kitty Pryde's down there as
Yeah,
well.
it's just
Okay.
like holding his leg and pulling him into the centre.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very clever.
That's cool.
I actually feel with this piece as well that you need to have it in a position where you're looking down, like just below your eye level. So, like a lot of people with this, they hold it up high, and I think that's because they probably favour Colossus and what he's up to. But I don't think that's the display. I don't think when you look at it, like you're not invested in one particular character. I think you say, okay, it probably goes just below eye level, and then you can see a lot more of the sort of Juggernaut and Colossus and Kitty Pryde. I think if you hold it up high, there's certain parts like his boot will block parts, and you know what I mean. His massive hand will block his face, so you've got to be very.
Well, that's with a lot of statues. It's hard to find statues to actually display from low down. When I was doing it, whatever day it was when I was doing this with my shelves, none of those Bowen busts could be displayed low that I had.
Yeah.
You know, literally, like I put them down. I'm like, nope. Next one, nope. All of them need to be either high or mid level.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks great. It looks really cool. How you doing, Vass, in the house? Then you got
this is probably the best looking flash statue I've ever seen.
It's nice, yeah. Nice
I think
museum.
that's well fucking nice. That is.
Yeah. Do you know who that is by or anything
Not
about
fucking cool, but it looks unbelievable.
Yeah, that looks great.
I just think the sculpt on that is really fucking nice, and I love the museum pose and portraits. I think it's got like a few different heads. I dig it. Dig it a lot. Yeah.
And you got a Gambit. Is this actually a statue, or is this just like an STF?
Yeah, it's a statue. Yeah, it's a statue.
Okay.
Don't know who it's by.
Yeah. That looks like Alex Summers. Yeah, Havoc. That was cool.
Seen a bucket. I saw unbelievable Havoc the other day. I think I sent you the picture of it. That one.
Yeah.
That's wicked. That is.
It's very cool. Yeah.
That is a really fucking nice bit of kit. That with the fucking translucent resin thing over there. I don't know who's painting this. I think it might be John Allred. Maybe it's him or somebody else.
Oh, he does great paints. He's really good painter. Yeah.
This, and I can't wait to see what they fucking do with it.
Yeah.
But I really like that. It's got a museum on it, showing off. I mean, that's like ticking every box in your checkbook. It's like, yep.
Well, apart from the fact it's not a character I give a fuck about, but yeah.
You know,
it's
like,
cool,
yeah, Havoc's cool as fuck though. It is Havoc, isn't it?
Havoc, yeah. Alex Summers, I think is. Yeah. This is an older picture, isn't it, from the Hulk and Banner. So
I like
these
this
actually came out.
This is from the Steelbook.
Yeah.
It's the art from the movie.
The actual Norton. Yeah.
If he wasn't such a fucking tool, he'd still be fucking thingy now.
Well, yeah, he's meant to be. He's notoriously difficult to work with.
Wait, he just rewrites stuff. He just can't. Apparently, he just turns up and just starts rewriting shit.
Yeah.
And like they're about to start filming. They've got everybody on set, and he'll be like, "Nah, let's do it." And he just does shit like that. And I've got to be honest, I don't know how anybody abides by that kind of shit at all. It's very unprofessional. I can't handle. I wouldn't suffer that. I'd have to fucking nut it, like headbutt him in the face. I don't think I could tolerate it. It would be a real problem. Even if I was just like an extra or fucking, I would have a problem because I just think that sort of big fucking the big I am thing. It's like coming on and being a bit like, right, what we're gonna do? We're gonna change this. I don't like this, and it's a bit like fucking hell. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that sounds awful. Yeah. And I actually think he did a really good job at being Banner. I thought he played it pretty well. Well, they got the movie film pretty good. I don't like Ruffalo at all.
I don't like Ruffalo.
Hate him as a Hulk. I can't stand him.
Yeah, they've just destroyed Hulk ever since, you know.
I think he's fucking terrible. So maybe I should eat my words and I should have let fucking Orton fucking do what he wanted because he clearly knew that he would take the character better.
Yeah. Maybe I wonder if that would be something where, the only potential he could come back is in Deadpool 3, isn't it? That would be the only way he would come back, is in some kind of variant thing like that.
Yeah.
But I don't think he would ever do it, because
Nah.
I think it was one of those ones where, one of those moments like with Ron Perlman, he basically found out about the new Hellboy from David Harbour getting in touch with him and saying to him, "Hey, I've been offered this role and I want your advice on how to move forward with him, blah, 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 blah." And he's like, "What the fuck? I didn't even know
Oh,
they're really
yeah.
fucking making it," that kind of thing. I think the
Yeah.
same thing happened with Edward Norton, is that he didn't even know he'd been recasted, kind of thing. It was just like, "Oh, fuck you," kind of, you know what I mean? And they told him after the fact and didn't really give update him on it.
Yeah. Not the best practice, is it, moving forward? Yeah.
I'm not saying this because the company I'm working for are making invincible statues, but these are really bad. These are really bad. I don't think they look like, especially the Omni-Man. That face, it looks like Turkish or something. I don't know. It just doesn't look like Omni-Man.
Omni hand.
Yeah. I mean, look at his face there. I mean,
Yeah. Looks a bit like my barber, to be fair.
It's a shame. I mean, obviously, the painter's done a good job. The paint is a good paint up, but he's only got to work with the sculpt. So
the Invincible's definitely better.
Yeah, but still,
Jack, they're only too big.
Yeah. Okay, moving on from there.
That's a really nice button like that.
Yeah, why would he be turning on 2 manhole covers like that, though?
I don't know.
This is nice, actually, this Jean Grey.
This is stunning, this.
Really nice. Oh, wow, I thought it was a render from that.
Nah, it's not. It's a real paint up. It's really nice.
Wow. Wow, I thought it was a fucking render.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say it again.
Holy
I think at the moment,
shit.
I think fan art,
really good.
Fan art really lead the way with the female stuff at the moment.
Wow. Yeah.
They're just like light years ahead of everybody else. You know?
Yeah, that's nice. That's really nice, man. Too beefy.
Really? Oh no, she's perfect.
No, she's nice, curvy.
That's perfect.
No, that's a good figure, man. What are you talking about? Too beefy.
Yeah, she's perfect. She is.
That's anytime, a really good paint.
Anytime she needs a fight really for a seat, I'm available. Someone calling me. Let me just have a listen.
I thought my girlfriend was coming to check out what we're talking about there. No, that paint up is really nice. Whoever the painter is for that, wow. Impressive.
Yeah, but the sculpt's on point.
Jessica Rabbit. Didn't want to leave that one for George.
That sculpt is on point as well.
Yeah, that sculpt is nice.
Collaborative win.
Yeah, there you go. There's your woman.
Yeah.
Is it Kathleen Turner?
That's the voice,
no. Yeah, Kathleen Turner's the voice. Well, the speaking voice, because then there's the singing voice as well, who's someone else.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about anybody else, but never wanted to fuck about this much in my life.
Looks a bit R-Germ in the face. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Oh, I was referring to Invincible. All right, I'll let you off, Coleman.
Yeah, you're not fired anymore, Coleman.
We were getting worried about you there.
Jesus, your standards.
Yeah. Why won't this let me change image? There you go. We've shown this actually before, so we don't need to talk about this anymore. But this is a really cool concept. I really think this is a cool concept, and I think the paint on this is really cool as well. Like the effect of all the characters around, the mannequins, and the wood effect on it. I think that's so cool. It's a really cool concept.
Creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
But in a good Joker way.
Yeah, of course. And he's got like a little Teddy grappling hook in his hand as well. Is that what that is? Like? Yeah, it is a little Teddy grappling hook.
Oh,
That's really nice. Again, I mean, like this one we've spoken about this one before, but it's a really like cool concept and just like it looks really cool. You've seen this one before.
yeah.
Yeah. It's nice as well. There's loads of nice stuff actually. Jubilee's nice. Got the bubble head as well coming up. Like that.
That's a
Yeah,
fantastic
that's a really good head. Yeah.
I told
That's
you, man.
really cool.
I
I don't like that
week.
one as much. I like the bubble one. I think that's more iconic.
Both
Like that. With the glasses up. I like that one. Glasses up, like the bubble winking. That's really nice.
I also like the fact that they've made her a little bit older.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a bit of shape to her. She's a bit more of a woman than a little girl, which I kind of appreciate. Because then
We
I
didn't
don't
have
feel
a thing
weird.
for Jessica Rabbit back in the day. That Omni Man looks like his muscles are going to rip through his skin. Yeah.
It's not always a bad thing. Just the proportions of them is a bit weird.
Oh wow! Look at this one. That's nice.
Cool. That's a nice juggernaut too.
That's a really nice juggernaut. Oh wow! I thought he was meant to be a ginger though.
Yeah, he isn't dark haired like that. I don't think.
Yeah.
Arco's
They tried to make him a bit more handsome, wouldn't they?
Yeah. So look at it, but I'm still fat.
Oh, okay. Why is there Wolverine claw there? Is it just? It's not actually. I don't know. It doesn't come with it. Okay. He's got a scarred up face as well. Is that a separate one? Oh, that was scarred up as well. Yeah, same. No, that's nice. That's big. Oh, is that one from before? No.
No, that's not the same.
No, it's not. It's not. Okay. They're both actually decent.
They're very
I think
good.
they're looking into it though. This one's a bit too kind of static in his pose. This one's got a bit more feeling like to it,
It's got intent.
Yeah.
Definitely has intent.
But this one's just there like posing. I think that one's got I prefer to have I think that one in my collection, but why they're giving Bruce Wayne's head, yeah. Not my style of Pierce, but they got a good looking Jubilee. Damn, it's a nice juggernaut, yeah. I think that's a cool piece. Kingpin.
It's very nice too. I think these are Barb's pictures, actually. These.
No, these are DT.
Are they? No, I think Barb's got
this.
She took some nice photos of this.
Yeah, she takes fantastic pictures. This is very comic book, with the weird, almost proportions of his. Like, looks like he's got little legs.
He's selling customs now.
Oh, I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, probably.
I started seeing links like, if you need this, hit me up. If you need that, hit me up. I was like, is he selling customs now?
Probably. I've seen that Wolverine. He was trying to push that a little bit. Yeah. His last video was well fucking clickbait. It was literally like, I lost $100,000 in comic books. The truth of the matter is that it's the same thing with me saying, "Oh, I just lost 10 grand on my Wolverine comic." The truth of the matter is, I paid like $5,000 for it, $4,000 for it. It went up to $16,000, and now it's probably back down to about 7 or 8. So what? So then it's like me going, "Shit, man."
Yeah, but do you know for a fact
lost 9 grand on
his comics before?
He'd had all his comics before COVID. Yes.
Okay.
His video was like a follow-up to a video he did in 2021 about like prices and whatever then. But it was like, because the prices like went fucking through the roof during COVID. They went crazy. And a lot of his stuff he had before, he's been collecting for a long time. So, he's bought it beforehand. It's gone up a lot and it's come down to not near to where he bought it for. So he's come down and he's still making a profit. And he's like, "Oh, I lost 100 grand." And it's like clickbait, like proper video. But yeah.
I don't care about shit like that. Loads of people do that kind of stuff. I was more thinking about if he's selling unlicensed products or helping people to buy unlicensed products. That's a dangerous route that way. So people do it. Like, You know, I'll help if somebody like got in contact with me and was like, "Where can I find this or that?" If I know the details, I'll hand them over to you. It's no problem.
Mhm.
But you know, putting up links and like basically making a affiliation is it was a
Yeah.
bit like it was a bit of a surprise. I was a
I
bit
think
like, "What?"
one of the problems I would think about, and maybe this is like thinking too much into it, is the fact that you have to be careful of like association of certain people, and obviously with a lot of these customs, they do. I don't think they intentionally screw people over. I think it's poor management of money
Yeah,
a lot of the time, and there's
yeah,
a
agree.
lot. We've noticed this. We've like recommended companies before, or I say
Yeah,
companies. We've recommended custom outfits before, and they've go folded. It
yeah,
happens.
yeah,
You can't be held accountable for that all the time. But the other side of it is like you know his son actually has like a YouTube following, like a massive channel, and he's actually the one who had like a big following, like relationships with like Lego and whatever else. So you got to be careful then if you're going to be guilty by association with that. You know what I mean?
sure. Yeah,
So
I just saw some links which were like, come and get this here or whatever. It just was a bit like I just was
yeah,
like, fuck, is he like doing collaborations? Is he gone the Gem Mint route, which was like when Gem Mint started making customs as well? I was thinking,
yeah.
is he like involved there, or is it like he's helping somebody out? I just didn't really understand it. I thought you might know.
Well, no, no, no. But I saw it because he was pushing that Wolverine quite a bit. Remember, he like tagged you into it. It was like, Georgie, what do you think of this?
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, this looks cool. Anyway, this Kingpin.
it's a lot of
Oh,
details.
he's actually got a cigar, not like a little cigarette like my one.
Yeah, yeah. I think you associate that he has a cigar. It's quite cool, man. It's a nice
Hmm.
pin for sure.
Oh
It's
yeah,
really
yeah.
nice.
Nice three heads, one with the black
They've got the
suit.
proportions of it kind of like just exactly like the actual
Hmm.
original
Yeah.
Top Trumps car, where he's got kind of little legs and he's got this big
Well, it's
big
also because
fucking
his jacket's big and it's hang down quite far.
no, but it's still they've got that sort of like how it looks, in the book.
Yeah.
Yeah, got that nailed that, man.
Yeah, but it looks nice.
Very nice, yeah, very nice.
Yeah, loads of great details. I think got these pictures twice. Magic, looking sexy as well. There you go. That's Colossus's sister, isn't it?
Excuse me.
I think it's Colossus's sister. Magneto, is this custom one or what's going on?
Yeah, it really looks that way, doesn't it?
Or a custom? Well, the thing goes around it for sure. I guess so. Like so many Magnetos, I don't know who does what anymore. It's cool though. The bubble round it looks pretty cool.
It's like the paint on that. Very nice.
Yeah. Another. Oh God. Another Magneto on throne.
Yeah, it'd be loads of them. Well, that might be a bit old. I remember that one with the two hands and the screaming
Yeah.
sort of head in the background. I like this
You
evil in the
got a
sex evil.
Maleficent. Yeah.
No, it's the evil queen from
Oh, from yeah. Sorry.
Snow
Sleeping
White.
Beauty.
I tell you something. Sideshow did like the evil
Sleeping
queen, and
Beauty,
that's
isn't it? No.
no. This is the evil queen from Snow White,
Okay.
the one that eats the apple and turns into Nancy.
Yeah, yeah.
But she's like Sideshow did a really sexy
Yeah.
version of that and all.
No, it's nice. That's cool. Yeah. And Marcus. I think it's pretty bad timing for this one because the PCS one just came out and looks fantastic.
Yeah, that's that Blue Marvel I was telling you about.
All right.
I think we've covered this before, so it might be all up to date, my man.
No, there's loads. The problem is with the custom ones is they're like they got to get put in there, and then I delete the stuff, and then I kind of would go back, and then there's more over the top of it, and then yeah.
So
So
it's the
let's just
second
see.
version.
Yeah, I think we did talk about this Mr. Fantastic one time. So
Yeah.
we have spoke about this one.
It's got a two torso.
This is actually like a Mary Jane, and this actually is based on some cosplayer. There's actually a
Oh, wow.
cosplayer who's like wearing this naked with a like minge hanging out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, she's quite hot. I can't remember her name now though. But yeah. Then you got, is that Shiva? No, what's her name?
Yeah, it's that's exactly who it is.
Okay. Yeah, she's looking cool. That's quite a cool piece.
It's like peach keen stuff, isn't it?
Probably. Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah. It looks nice though.
Yeah.
Morrigan. I don't know what this one. Just going through like all these because we've got so many old pictures as well to catch
Like
up
that.
on. Miles looks nice. That's a nice pose. All this stuff there. So goes Jordan's his backpack. Yeah, looking great. That's actually really nice. Yeah. Face maybe.
Take off all your
probably
fucking
looks a little bit old.
stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, the head probably looks a bit older.
Yeah,
It looks nice. Yeah. I keep forgetting I've got the Sideshow Miles. Then you've got the Mystique, which is changing into Storm. Rogue. Oh, wow. Is that a separate statue or is that like you switch out the half?
I think it's the half.
Wow. That's, if that is done, and the engineering
I swear Lewis and Balamar painted these.
Is it they're two versions or is that actually a switch out?
I think it's a switch, but I can't be sure. I don't know if this is a render or if this is a real statue. I don't think.
It has a switch out and they get that engineering on point. That would be fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem is you can't do a torso. The whole thing needs to come out. The whole thing goes over. It needs to be two statues. So
Tell the collector says I have this one coming. Are you talking about this Mystique Patel? Sorry, Fatel.
The real question is it? Because to me it looks like the engineering's done
Oh,
in
fuck
a way.
me. And they go even further like that. Jeez. No way. No way can you switch out that part and that's like those three women.
I'm not.
Really? That's amazing. If they deliver that, that would be a game changer. You know, if that actually comes out and those three parts pull out and go back in. Sorry, Fatal. Sorry. It looks like it's like, yeah, there you go. I have this one coming. Yeah, I'm dyslexic, so it doesn't help when you do it with a PH kind of thing like that. Yeah, so you switch out the three bodies. Wow, that's if that actually works and those seams are clean. That'll be.
I think this could be done.
Wow, I
think it could be done. I think it's actually an incredibly clever.
Yeah. No, I think it's a great idea, and I think if it works, it's phenomenal. I mean,
what concerns me is the right knee being slightly away from the other leg.
Yeah,
how that will work, but I definitely see that they could join all of this up.
Wow, I can't wait to see this. Actually, make sure you post some pictures there, Fatal. That'll be.
Yeah, show some video of you putting it together.
Yeah, damn son, that's a genius idea. Yeah, wow, I'm actually quite surprised by that.
Look like she's been posed in a certain way that you could get away with this.
Yeah.
But if you think about it in a logical sense, the pose doesn't make any sense. Oh.
Rogue Storm, Jean Grey. You mean the Psylocke? Rogue Storm and Psylocke I got here. But yeah, again, I'll be because again, you've got the engineering of those three fitting perfectly into that, which yeah, I'd like to see that. I'm quite pleasantly surprised about that, to be honest with you. Do you want to end up there then?
Yeah.
All right, man. No, I'm pleasantly surprised by that. And again, if they deliver that, then I'm yeah. It's just one of those ones that you're so used to seeing Captain Morgan pose, this pose, that pose. It's nice to see something totally out of the box like that, you know.
I think it just when you look at it, you look at how she's leaning to one side, and like it's a bit. I know that you're looking at the join and you're focusing on that, but what the fuck is she doing is kind of strange. She's like leaning, half falling to one side. The reason to make the pose look strange like that is so that you can keep everything quite connected, so that you can take one side off and the other side. Because otherwise, don't make no sense.
Yeah, I
If you
see
look
what
at that
you're
picture,
saying. Yeah.
if you look at that picture again, you can see she's leaning to one
Okay,
side. She's
on
almost
TV still.
falling with her knee up.
Yeah.
But like, what is she doing? It's like it's a strange thing to be doing. She's not walking. She's not
Yeah,
laying.
it's point
She's
actually. I
sort
mean,
of
I've got it
floating.
up on my TV, so look, it's up there. Oh, you can't see it, but yeah.
It's just one of them ones, mate. It's a bit like the pose. It's a very strange one. She's like, it looks like she's going down a water slide or something on her ass.
Well, yeah. I mean, the
It's a
position of
strange
both.
sort of.
Yeah, I can see what you're
But
saying. The position of both her feet, for sure. Yeah.
but the point of to do that, so you give up one, so you can do the other. Because if you plant her feet walking down some stairs, you can't do that. It doesn't work. Structurally, it's a problem. So I think the whole point is, look, yeah, she's going to be slightly leaning to one side and like almost like she's shimmying or doing a jig or a little dance. It's all turned a little bit guys and dolls down the fucking down the hill.
Yeah.
If we do it this way, we can sort of shimmy them in and take them out.
Yeah.
And if it works, it's fantastic.
I know for sure. I'm just trying to see how many pictures we. Oh wow, really? Okay. Oh, here we go. So we're here. Shift. There we go. All the way up here. Yeah, we still got 320 pictures left.
Of course we do.
God, man. All right.
We're trying to keep these to like 2 hours because when we get
guests
no,
I
turns into all kinds of fucking shenanigans here.
I mean, maybe next time we'll kind of go backwards or something.
It's probably a good idea.
So we're looking to go in through the customs first. I mean, just looking through them now, there's a lot of multiple images, so it's probably not as much as it looks like.
Yeah, probably about
we need to catch up. We need to catch up with some of them, really. Yeah. Okay. All right.
You need to get all these fucking Bowen boxes up in the loft, bro.
Yeah, I just did. I did mine yesterday, and I was in a really good spot because I got them all fucking proper Tetris, man. Proper Tetris. Got them all. Got them all in there, and then I went today and fucking done another 9 or 10. So now I've got no place for them to go now. But I had a really good clear out like yesterday. I was really sorting my shit out. I was all upstairs, down here, done it all like looking good. And I'm like, all right, we're in a good place. We're in a good place. The other problem is though that fucking bus is going to come soon, and then that's going to go back under the stairs, block off that space. That other bus has got to come, so you got to speak to your guy and see when that's going. Yeah, we'll see what happens. God. All right.
All right, man.
Thanks everyone. Do the usual like, comment, subscribe, share. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.